Hi guys, it's Barbara with Temperance Tarot. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so that you're notified when I upload new content. Guys, if you're looking for my information to book a personal reading, my tarot deck, Magical Fantasy Tarot, or any of my other channels, everything is in the description box below the video. So let's get into this for Sagittarius. Looks like you're taking that leap to move forward, to rebuild. Empress energy, you're trying to move forward to a relationship. I feel like you feel backstabbed and betrayed, and you're trying to move on from something. You feel very betrayed, but you're having sleepless nights wanting clarity. So it's like you can't really figure out what you feel, betrayed and backstabbed. And it's almost like you're trying to escape your destiny with that Empress energy. You want to leave it out in the cold because you feel like there's no equal give and take. The Emperor energy sees he's blocked. Sees he's blocked. He sees he's out in the cold. Interesting enough, Sagittarius, the only two court cards here are the Emperor and the Empress here. Now it's like you're trying to get away from a relation. You're trying to cut the cord. You cannot cut the cord from a twin. I know, I'm going to tell you from experience, that roller coaster from hell is just that, but it's meant to teach you lessons. I call it the roller coaster from hell, but really it's going around the mountain until you learn the lesson. That's what it is. And, maybe you've learned the lessons before the Emperor learned the lessons, or vice versa. But this being enough's enough, I'm done with this. You're trying to get away from your own destiny. You're at a crossroads, manifesting, seeing things from a different perspective, trying to become enlightened. You're seeking, there's a lot of headspace here, right? This is the hanged man. There's a lot of suffering that comes with that hanged man, and suffering to become enlightened. This is also someone who needs to take a pause, stepping back and seeing the bigger picture, or from a different perspective, looking at it from a different vantage point, right? And getting the clarity, doing soul searching. So you're very much in your headspace right now because you want to know the truth. You want to know the truth here. This is about truth. This is about truth and clarity, and you wanting to know why things are what they are. And I will say that that's one of the biggest questions that most twin flames have, is why? Why is this all happening? Well, you signed up for it. First and foremost, you should have read the contract better. I mean, I say that lightheartedly, but realistically, this is what you signed up for. It will turn around in your favor. You will see that, because everything that happens for a reason. And what has been there to harm will be made right. So you will get beauty for your ashes, right? You're looking back at the past, and that you were unhappy because you weren't speaking, pre-Empress energy. So you're working to cut out your 10 of Cups. Right? You're trapped in your head that they'll come rushing in, right? Well, what's happening here? Being trapped in your head that someone's going to rush in. This is the Emperor in his lowest vibration, like it's going to be a repeat of what was, right? But look, you're being guided in this relationship. You're being guided. The Temperance card for me is the guardian angel, right? Trying to be fair and balanced, trying to balance this out, right? This relationship, 1111, this is the twin flame. This is, there's a lot of arguing. for it's been a long time coming. Passionately communicating, it's been a long time coming. Maybe you guys have argued and you haven't spoken for a while. Someone's obsessed with the past and waiting to reconcile. So, you know, this is about you saying, I don't want to, I'm trapped in my head that this person's just going to come in and it'll be the same thing as before. It won't be. Eventually, this person's going to learn the same lessons that you've learned, and you're going to be able to move forward. But there's got to be blockages that are unblocked. There are people that have to be pushed away, and those people that interfere in this, it is spiritual warfare. It's really you understanding what you're up against in this on this journey. So guys, I'm going to leave that there. If that resonates with you, please leave me a comment down below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and stay blessed.